Welcome to the show. Naomi Nganga is our high tea guest and she is a baker. Na si baker awa walijionyesha tu kiondudhu na YouTube kwa nyumba. No. Naomi is professionally trained and she's going to be telling us all about that in a bit. And of course it's a Valentine's season. So atuambie ni madhuiti na makeki gani zinaingisha watu box. Okay?
Yani Naomi na Sue tunajaribu kuavoid story
yani
mnatutoanisha before conference and you know we need
must be celebrated.
Yo, Vibes Nation gentlemen, please, I need backup. SOS, please.
Let's give you some time to think of ideas because it's me and Naomi versus you today. So Naomi, I have Kenya's bold newspaper, The Standard here. We like showing people and going through the headlines so that they can make sure they grab a piece of the paper. Talk about a few things that we see in there, and then we'll be talking about baking and love in just a bit. So today in The Standard, National, page 6, gloves come off as Deputy President tells Uhuru bring it on. Na si ile cheerleading. Kisasa.
Oh my God. Yo,
I don't like what these two are doing.
Exactly.
Let me be honest.
I'm
They're
also
at the
afraid.
highest level of government, of inspiration, of job,
Mentorship, everything.
mentorship, everything. And it's not cool to see them like literally in public speaking against each other, having this kind of attitude. It's not cool because it's going to disseminate down to their supporters and their fans.
But you know, another thing, they're also humans. Unaona, hawezi kuwa ati nimekukosea sura common alafu tunacheza chini ati cause you know when you praise ama when you co-host wangu, for example, not that we've ever had any problem, but I'm just giving an example. Or even with our producer Masinde, or even with our program controller, you know, Mr. Ivusa. Like hatuwezi kwa, and I'm talking of that because you know for them is a working relationship. They are both elected, you know. I mean, it's different kama Uhuru na President Uhuru, sorry, and the DP were brothers and sisters ama our relatives. They're not, you know. So sometimes Ruto anakasirika Su na hata kama wewe ni president bila wanasema kuna vote moja pia Ruto alikuwa anasema yeye iko part of the government and all of these projects. I think the president was just fed up like, you know what, mimi nimechoka, let me put my presidency kando, niambie mtu vile na feel, nifungue roho.
Listen, me I have no problem with that. I have a problem with them doing it in the public eye. I think it's wrong.
Well,
alafu kuna option ya abdication. Nilikuwa nimeona Uhuru ameambia Ruto abdicate your campaign. Now they're not royals. Can you abdicate when you've been elected? I know how that works. But anyway, also you should read about what is in the Universal Health Pack. We covered a little bit of it yesterday. That's on pages 10 and 11. The good, the bad, and the ugly of AFCON in the sports pages, page 46 and 47. And the headline, new tyranny of numbers. We are boosting 5.85 million voting power. Mount Kenya holds key to a tyranny of numbers. Phenomenon featuring new allied blocks of affirming the old 2013 order, how it turns out to vote, and how suitors assemble alliances may prove decisive in poll win. Hiyo ni Kiingereza mingi ya kusema Kenya is divided into certain portions of where majority of voters are, and if you're looking for votes, you should concentrate in certain places. So Nairobi has 2 million voters, which is very high, 2.5 million. Kiambu has 1.3. Nakuru has 1 million. Kakamega has 800,000. Mombasa has 662,000. Bungoma has 646,000. Murang'a has 631,000. It's interesting. Kisii has 642,000. So read about all of that in The Standard and inform yourself.
Okay.
Naomi, how are you feeling about this deputy president and president saying bring it on in public? Wamekasirika.
I don't like politics. I have never liked politics. I don't even bother with it.
You're not into it. A lot of young Kenyans actually are like that. They're like, this thing doesn't help me. It doesn't affect me. Acha tu nitoke kwa hii story completely.
It's too much.
It's a lot. Let's talk about cakes and baking because hata sahi niko na craving ya kadhiti nikikuongelesha tu. So for starters, tell everybody about your baking journey. When did you decide you wanted to be a baker and how did you arrive at that decision?
It started when I was in USIU. I did degree in hotel and restaurant management, but I didn't want to focus on the hotel part. I just wanted to be a baker. I didn't want anything else. That was my main thing. But then now with doing internships, they have to force you to go through the different departments. Like you have to go through everywhere. So since
you
then,
didn't want to be a receptionist, ama ule wanakatakata kuku, ama ule amepewa skuma, dishes to wash, sijui nini. that was not your forte.
I just wanted to bake because that's what I've always had a passion in.
Fair enough. So how did you decide to now start your company?
It was during COVID when we were all on lockdown and there were no jobs. So I decided, since I'm just at home doing nothing, let me just start slowly by slowly baking for my friends, baking for people in the estate, and that's how it's slowly growing.
I was one of the samplers, guys, and it's so yummy. Even when you go on her page, her business is called Sweet Endings on Instagram. So even when you go on the page, kuna meno utaona hapo zikiuma donut. Hizo meno ni zangu. I was one of the tasters, yes, and I can testify her baking is super, super, super yummy. Yeah. So when you were starting it over the pandemic period, how was it? How was the reception? Obviously, as your friends, we loved to eat the final produce, but where would you bake? Were you in your mother's space in the kitchen? Some unafurugana, huyu atabake, huyu mwingine anatengeneza dinner. How was that whole like setup experience for you?
Well, for me, I didn't mind baking. I love, even you, Susan, if you call me right now and tell me to bake for you a cake, I will make it to you and deliver it. It's interesting and it's fun at the same time. And also at the same time, I'm baking, I'm learning from my mistakes, what went wrong. Keki kitokea hivi, I sit down and go back and see what ingredient I missed or didn't measure correctly. So it's a fun experience.
Okay. I like that.
So I have a question. Definitely uko na biashara yako na nini. What are you doing to encourage, dudes to bake? Because mtu kama mimi naweza tengeneza ka pancake kangu pole pole. Na ugali pia I consider ugali as baking also because your technique so mchezo though it's kind of different but ugali is also baking.
Mpaka when you test on throwing it on the wall if it bounces back.
You know the drill, so but my question is like, what are you doing to encourage the dudes, the men out there? For example, if you had a boyfriend, unaweza mu encourage afanye kitu kama hiyo, ama your brother ama your uncles, you know what I mean, because especially for a rasta tunapenda ngano nini, so it can go a long way kujibekea mkate yako kutumia wheat na vitu kama hizo. So tell us, man.
It depends. There's some of my guy friends who are actually interested in the whole big process, and I don't mind telling them like how to start, or even one day they can come to my place. I give them like lessons, show them. There are some who are genuinely interested, that they want to, their girlfriends or their moms or whoever. And there are others who, when I start the conversation, just zone out. So it depends on the person. Everyone is different.
Earlier on you've mentioned that kuna saa zingine una bake alafu sijui keki na kanikai na mapya sijui wapi
inside itself ama.
So what if you do that alafu upeleke customer na you have not noticed? How do customers react to when they taste, for example, a cake like, hi manze Naomi, but manze nikawa kuna cinnamon mingi hapa ndani like kulikuaje So what do you do in such situations, for example?
Luckily I've never come across such a situation.
Okay.
By the time I finish baking, I have to inspect the whole product. I need to make sure like everything is intact.
Naomi, hata sasa uko na haraka, Uber iko hapo chini, delivery guy yuko hapo like hata tu nifunge tu kwa hii box iko sawa, nimebake mara kama 1000. Sinajua.
I think I'm just organized.
Okay.
I think bakers have to be, bakers, everything you have to measure. If you put 3 sugars and there was meant to be 2, it's a different recipe.
Itachomeka.
Itachomeka bas. So have you watched Tinder Swindler? It's like trending everywhere and whatever. Have you had time?
Not yet, but I'm getting to it.
Okay,
I'm
you need
seeing
to.
everyone.
Even Heno watched it last night. Don't worry. I've been telling him about it for like 4 days. So I wanted to know about like now the way you were saying that some people are interested and whatever. Like us guys used to bring for us samples when you were starting off the business. Now we buy. By the way, for anyone who's listening, we no longer get just random free samples. We buy, we purchase. But have you ever had somebody wanting to take advantage? They're like, I'm Naomi's friend. I've been tasting. Like, anakujanga kwa biashara na linga. Paka anapata
Nampostia
kakuki
kwa Instagram.
ananini anasema atakumarketia just send me send some dollars my way and I'll get you a few orders. Have you experienced that with friends or even boyfriends?
Not that in particularly. What I experienced is someone complaining about the price. I'm like, my price is my standard. I know why I've set it at that price.
Yeah.
And if you're not okay with it, I am okay with you going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because some people have told me like, yeah, I can get it cheaper from here and here. I'm like, it's okay. If you don't want to buy from me, it's fine. Like, I won't hold a grudge with you. It's your money. You can choose what you want to do with it.
Yeah. People talk badly.
Yeah.
Atakula sema, is it queen cakes ni tu zile za super? Ata asi. No,
Exactly.
don't call my muffins queen cakes. Excuse me. Please, madam. Let's respect one another.
Yeah.
I want us to...
Vibes Adrenaline, the best rave and radio, all the soca, all the dancehall, undiluted reggae vibes.
me na kujeni mukimbia haraka kwa website www.vibesradio.co.ke because akona makeki, guys, you want to eat them through the screen. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Me and Heno are just salivating over
Naomi,
here.
hakuna samples zinaweza tumwa studio.
Zinaweza tumwa Mombasa Road. You know, even when you say we tell you when.
Eh.
Yes.
I will bring them.
We'll tell you after the call, because if you tell you on air, everybody will be.
Everyone will come.
Yeah,
Everyone
kila mtu
will
atakuja manze. So Naomi, I'm checking out I'm stalking you a little bit. I'm checking your Twitter. Uko na nini ya Black Lives Matter. You know, it's Reggae Month. You know, it's Black History Month in the States and in the Caribbean. So how does that, you know, influence how you interact, you know, with people on a daily basis? You know what I mean? How you do your business and such stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I love interacting with people, whether it's on DMs or physically, for the ones who know me.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know me, if I go somewhere, I tell guys about my business, what I do. Then from there, we get in touch. She starts sending other her friends to come and talk to me. So it's a fun thing because I get to communicate with people and also sell my business at the same time.
Yeah. I like that. I told you that one of the things we usually ask people is the reggae tune that they want us to play for them. So I hope you've thought of one.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
Bad.
Oh, some Bob Marley. And it was just his birthday on Sunday. That is
Yeah.
apt. That's perfect. We're going to play that
That's
for you.
good.
Don't worry. Don't worry. That's coming through. And you're lucky we hadn't played Bob Marley yet. Kama Heno algekuwa ameshacheza akikwambia ingine. Pick another one. So I want to ask you about setting up a business during a pandemic. As a babe, you know, with baking, you have to deliver to people's homes and all of that. So sometimes it can be fun. Other times it can be risky. You can have crazy customers. What's your experience and what advice would you tell Vibes Nation guys who want to start a hustle like yours?
First of all, it's not easy. Let's be.
Don't go into it thinking it's going to be easy.
Yes, because number one, finding, especially with baking, you need different baking equipments and you definitely not get them all in one shop.
Yeah.
So you might find some ingredients at Carrefour, or I personally have almost 6 different baking shops.
Yeah.
Where I get all the baking things because
Right.
I'll get some in one shop and then I can't get them in another shop. So it's hard, number one. Also, two, do your research. Before you start, do your research. See what guys would like doing. Would you like doing cupcakes? Do you want to focus on donuts? Do you want to focus on big cakes? Whatever.
Yeah.
Do your research first
Yeah.
so that you have enough information to start with and know where to start even.
Right.
Also know your target market. Who are you target? Are you targeting parents? Are you targeting teenagers? Are you targeting kids? Or whoever, so that it will help you to now know how you're going to do your either cookies, cupcakes, whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah. Word. So as we get ready to go into this Valentine's season, what are some of the things that you can tell people to, think uniquely to buy, as opposed to maybe roses, red roses. Now, by the way, zinakuanga overpriced and out of stock.
Hatutaki socks.
Na men hawataki socks. They say a man the way to a man's
socks
heart.
Na box hatutaki.
Yes. They say a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Is it true, Naomi? What can people look forward to
getting?
We
call it firstborn.
This Valentine. Firstborn.
Undo firstborn.
Oh my gosh.
The man's heart is through his stomach.
Yes.
But for Valentine's, I am now doing a Valentine's Day treat box.
Nice.
That has 6 chocolate-covered strawberries, 6 cupcakes, and 4 love heart cookies.
Oh my gosh, is that what you're holding right there? Can we see some?
Yes. So this is like one
of
the cupcakes.
Wow.
Nakapoa. Looks good.
The chocolate strawberries.
Oh my god, that's a huge strawberry. Where'd you get your strawberries, girl? That's huge.
I got them from Carrefour at Village Market.
Wow. And then the cookies.
Finally, the sugar cookies.
Oh my god, it says hugs and kisses. Oh, I love it. And it looks yummy.
Oh, trust me, it is, Susan. So that box is going for 2,000 Kenya shillings.
Okay. Then you get a lot. Mm-hmm. That's quite a bit. I love it. And you deliver all over Nairobi?
Yes, I do.
Kama mtu anataka nje ya Nairobi?
Watukasi tunasafiri hivi. Tarehe Saturday 12 tunaenda kwa men's conference, unaona. So tunaweza ipata
out of town. Ama wajipange, wakuje wachukue alafu wa travel nayo. What arrangement would you have maybe for somebody who wants to get it out of town?
I can coordinate with the person. Maybe we meet up earlier. I'd have to make the box earlier, and then for them to be able to travel with it, and then also tell them how to store them.
Yes.
The way.
Yeah, because then they're going to give their girlfriend, then when she's making noise, they'll be like, it's Naomi's fault. No, it's not. You need to store your cookies and your cupcakes properly. Okay, Naomi, before I let you leave, I want you to tell everybody where they can find Sweet Endings on the socials. Pali watakuuliza hizo maswali zote kwa DM, where?
You can find me on Instagram under the name Sweet Endings KE. Mm-hmm. Just send me a DM and I will get back to you as fast as possible.
I like it.
Yeah.
3 Little Birds by Bob Marley. I'm going to play that for you in just a bit. Heno, you have anything you want to...
I'm serious about the cupcakes. Now your deal, you are $20, so I think I'm going to coordinate with you soon.
Yeah.
I
get you
before
some.
Nisafiri Men's Conference. I'm on the 12th. I said we're starting on the 12th. But other than that, big shout out to you, Manze. Thank you for coming through and just, sharing... your business, your ideas, and just good vibes, man. So unless kuna kitu yote tumeacha hajabonga.
Kuna kitu yote tumesahau?
I don't think so.
Okay. Go watch Tinder Swindler so that nobody swindles you with your bakes, with your baking goods. Okay? Sitaki mtu anakuja hapo anajifanya boyfriend to be really akona nyoko anataka tu free cake. Okay? Thank you so much, Naomi. You guys can find her at Sweet Endings KE, as she said.
Vibes Adrenaline, the best rave and radio. All the soca, all the dancehall, undiluted reggae vibes.